Hey guys, it's Dan, your host, your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for today. This one's going to be doing another Let's Chit Chat video for this week. We're going to go over some upcoming TV shows now that we're in the month of June. Some upcoming TV shows we're going to be reviewing on the channel, upcoming stuff, and some World Got Mad updates. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for The Walking Dead and another Let's Chit Chat video. We're going to go over some updates. We're going to go over some TV shows coming out, of course, in the upcoming weeks for June, the month of June, of course. Very exciting stuff. We are officially getting now to like the midway point of 2024, which is insane to think because, I mean, obviously, the only big thing we've had this year in terms of TV shows, I would say, is Ones Who Live and then Fallout. Those are like the two big shows that we had this year for the channel in terms of reviews and stuff like that. But I'm very excited to get into the latter half of this year. I'm excited to get into the midway point as well because we have a lot of awesome TV shows coming back, and we're going to talk about that here in a minute. But first off, let's go over a few updates for Walking Dead. So, Walking Dead, of course, now moving into the month of June, we have Dead City that is currently filming right now. I believe they're just now getting into episode 4 with the 8-episode second season for Dead City, so that's really exciting. And then in terms of Daryl Dixon, I've heard no updates. No updates at all. I've literally heard nothing. It just sounds like they're going to, do this Tribeca Festival is the upcoming week. I think it's like June 5th. They're doing that, so I think it's in a couple days here. The Season 2 premiere is showing early at this Tribeca Festival. I'm really not looking forward to it, and I'll tell you why, is because I feel like a lot of spoilers are going to come out, and that is not going to be fun, because especially how long we've been waiting for Daryl Season 2, that's going to be really unfortunate, but hopefully not. Hopefully, they can contain it as best as they possibly can, but I guess time will tell, right? So that'll be that for Daryl Dixon. That's what's going on with Walking Dead this week. Nothing really that major, to be honest. It's pretty silent. Yeah, so in terms of shows coming up now, we have this month, we have The Boys Season 4. We are officially in the return month for The Boys Season 4. They dropped a poster yesterday that I just thought was absolutely incredible. You have Jeffrey D. Morgan's new character, Joe Kessler, with Billy Butcher, and they're both kind of like, kind of giving like that, intense look. You got like JDM's character, it's kind of like, and then you've got Butcher, who's like, he's got like that smirk to him, so that's really cool. Love that. This season, man, The Boys Season 4 is my most hyped season of the year. It really is. After Ones Who Live was done, this was the show I was looking forward to the most. The Boys Season 4, man. I mean, this has easily blossomed into one of my favorite shows over the last couple years. Ever since it started back in 2019, I've enjoyed the show, and I've really, loved it. I'm glad to see that it's managed to stay around and be popular and be relevant for the last 5 years. That's really incredible. Not many shows can do that. So that is really, really good. I'd say the audience has just grown and grown and grown, because when I started watching The Boys back in 2019, nobody gave a damn about it. I remember, nobody gave a frig about it. And now it's, one of the most popular shows on TV. So definitely really exciting to see that. The Boys Season 4 has my absolute hype. I can't wait to see it in about another week and a half here, roughly. And we know how Prime Video works. They do the first 3 episodes, and then it goes to, weekly. So we're going to attempt to review all 3 episodes as quickly as humanly possible when they come out. And then we're going to go to, the weekly reviews and stuff like that. So it's going to be really exciting. I can't wait to get into it. That's going to be a lot of fun to have the boys back and to be reviewing that again. Now, we also have House of the Dragon Season 2, which is going to be coming up June 16th. The spinoff to Game of Thrones, so that's going to be really cool as well, too. I'm excited for it. I think in terms of, upcoming shows, that's another one that's definitely got my interest as well. There's been a lot of trailers, a lot of advertisements for this show, and obviously we got to see what Daemon does next, of course, and how this, green versus black war kind of goes down. So I'm looking forward to seeing that as well, too. And then there is also Star Wars The Acolyte, which I'm pretty sure that comes out here in like a couple days. So we're going to also talk about that here probably this upcoming week. The Acolyte. That's going to be really cool as well, too. I'm very much looking forward to seeing that. That is a prequel to the first ever Star Wars movies. So that's, that's going to be awesome. And those are some of the big shows that we've got coming up in terms of coverage, in terms of reviews. And then early next month, we also have Cobra Kai, but that's going to be next month, so we won't talk about that too much. But that's the schedule in terms of upcoming shows you can expect me to be reviewing. We've got a lot of shows to cover this month. We've got a lot of entertainment to go over, so I hope you guys are ready for the ride. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then, for my own series, World Got Mad, we had, of course, a surprise episode for you guys this past week. We released episode 7. which I hope you guys enjoyed. I did that mostly because I wanted to kind of gift you guys, because obviously the show was on a huge hiatus back last year. This year, we've, of course, made a big return with a lot of new episodes, so I hope you guys have been enjoying them. We have 2 more remaining for the first half of Season 4, and then the first half will be wrapped up. Second half's going to be coming out later this year as well, too, so stay tuned for that, of course. But you have 2 more episodes of World Gone Mad in another, week's time or so. Which is going to be really cool, of course. I'm looking forward to airing that. World Gone Mad, Season 4A, honestly, it's very awesome for me that this half is, finally done, because I've been working very hard to get this half done for you guys, and I'm glad that you guys have enjoyed it as much as you have. But here's the thing. We have 2 episodes left. One of them is a mid-season finale. The other one is a comedy special. This one is because World Gone Mad, you guys know, has always been known for its comedy. Everybody's always said, Dan, there's a lot of comedy in World Gone Mad, there's always sprinkles of it, And I always told people, I was like, yeah, eventually one day we will do a comedy special. We will have an episode where the comedy is what you get. And, well, I can confirm that this upcoming week, we do have a comedy episode for World Gone Mad. But it's not, I'll say this, it's a comedy episode, but there is story progression. I know that sounds crazy, but there is story progression. So I would recommend watching it if you want to, understand what's going on in the story. Because there are big story pieces that are still in these episodes, especially episode 9, of course, but episode 8 as well, too. There are story pieces that I would say that tie things together and that progress the plot. Not many, because it is still a comedy episode, but there are some, because it is still World Gone Mad at the end of the day. So, it's going to be really fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed the opening minutes for the episode as well, too. It's different. It's not my style at all, but that's the point of, doing independent projects and doing stuff like that is really testing things out and seeing what works and what doesn't and stuff like that. And for World Gone Mad, I personally thought this was a really fun kind of breath of fresh air for a little half-hour special episode before our mid-season finale. So, which the mid-season finale is another episode I'm very excited to show you guys. But I did make an announcement, of course, this past week, and I've made it public for everybody now that, everybody knows that I am working with my co-writer for History of a World Gone Mad with World Gone Mad Season 5. Megamat1254, who has been an excellent help through this whole thing, has, of course, taken now a co-writing position for a temporary co-writing position. Now, what that is basically is that I have invited him over to write a storyline with me. He has no idea what's going on in the rest of Season 4. He has no idea what's happening with the Apostles or anything in regards to that. I am bringing him in to expand and write a story named Ziltramite that we got a little bit of a sneak peek in episode 7. And this group, we are going to flesh out in Season 5. I've confirmed this many times. Ziltramite is only going to start being a thing in Season 5, but Megamat and I are going through and we are creating this group and we are working with this group and we're doing all this, type of stuff. But I'm only giving him the rights to the group and what is going on there. We are basically writing a storyline together. That is what it's going to be. And because they are such a big role in Season 5, he is going to be considered a co-writer for Season 5. That is the overarching plan. That is what we're doing. He has given me a lot of great ideas and a lot of great concepts and a lot of really great things. And I could not thank him enough for helping me write this storyline, because World Gone Mad is always a project that I will never give anybody the vision for. I will never tell anybody how the series ends. That is something that is going to stay with me and me only. But to invite him in to write a storyline, like this for a temporary, role like that, for one thing, I think is definitely, it's a fun experiment. It's a fun thing to work with. It's definitely not something that I've ever done before. I've never seen it done before, but it's something that is very different because he is writing a storyline with me. Meanwhile, I'm writing the show. He's helping me blossom the storyline, and I think that's what's really cool about it. And in Season 5, I'm going to give him, obviously a lot of creative liberty because he's going to get to write whoever character is involved in said storyline in Season 5. So, there you go. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And, we figured we'd kind of give you all a sneak peek of Ziltramite in the main plot of 407. And now we're, of course, going to have to wait till Season 5 to continue Kezia's story. But that is a little bit of an idea of what you can expect without her just being taken. And that's the end of it till Season 5. We did give her a full plot in this episode. And, blossomed, kind of the inner workings of Ziltramite and kind of the early elements of the, the group and stuff like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to getting your guys' reaction to it. Of course, getting a co-writer for season 5 of World Gone Mad is definitely a big step for the series, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun because, again, it's not something that's going to be around forever. It's a temporary role to write a specific storyline, because aside from that storyline, my co-writer Mega Matt has no idea what's coming up, so it's going to be a lot of fun. But I'm giving him a role to write a story, which I think is really cool. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you excited for World Gone Mad season 5, of course, with Zilchemite? Are you excited for the rest of season 4? Are you looking forward to seeing a comedy episode? I'm going to warn you right now, and I've heard some comments from people that have said like, oh, it's too much, my only comment I can say to people that say that the comedy is too much, if you're a snowflake, don't watch it. That's the best way to put it. It has very, very, intense and crazy humor. It's not your typical humor. That's when I do humor, I do crazy humor, okay? So episode 8 is not exactly your normal just comedic episode. It's gonna be out there. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be very out there and weird, but that's kind of the angle we're going with it. But obviously you guys have to watch the episode to get full context on the episode. It's a lot of fun. It's one of my most fun episodes I've ever worked on, so I'm excited for you all to see it. And then of course the mid-season finale to cap off the season. But let me know your thoughts, of course. Are you excited for The Boys Season 4? Are you excited for House of the Dragon? Are you excited for The Acolyte? Are you excited for all the reviews coming up? And, of course, some of the content you guys are expecting this week will be going down. We're going to have The Walking Dead Q&A, of course, like usual. We'll have some more discussion videos. I have one for The Boys that I want to do this week as well. Acolyte, I believe, starts this week. Two last episodes of 4A of World Gone Mad. Going to be a pretty exciting week, I would say. So, going to be a pretty exciting week, I would say. So, post comments, of course, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click to subscribe and tune miss any of the videos of The Walking Dead. Sure, follow me on Dan's The Walking Dead Reviews on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys very soon for more videos of The Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.